Hey guys, good morning. This is Joy. I am back again with another video. Welcome, welcome. I just wanted to come on here really quick, you guys. I have a quick message. As you can see, the title: 5 Reasons Why the Narcissist Can't Stay in a Relationship. I don't know. For some reason, this was just on my mind because I have a lot of people that always come to me my emails and ask me questions, and even my clients that I talk to, we conversate about this. But first of all, if this is you guys' first time tuning in, my name is Joy. I am a coach for narcissistic abuse. I help people overcome and heal and recover after narcissistic abuse. All right. So that's pretty much that. I have been dealing with narcissists since 2010. I finally decided to go no contact with my male narc in 2014 and go no contact with my aunt narcissist in 2015. And I've been helping people overcome narcissistic abuse, move on, let them go. Since 2016. I have a lot of testimonials. I've been helping people with my free videos, my online content, even just my advice, as well as my video, my audio courses. So that's just a little bit about me. But let's just go ahead and get into it. And you guys can go ahead and leave comments and feedback and let me know if I'm missing any reasons on why the narcissist can't stay in a relationship. I was kind of going off the top of my head and also doing my research too. But for one, the first reason is that the narcissists, they can't love and they don't have any empathy. So if a person can't love you, if they don't have empathy, which means the ability to feel other people's feelings, their thoughts, their emotions, to kind of put yourself in another person's shoes, then there's no way that that person can stay in a relationship with you. And guys, go ahead and give this video a like so a lot of people can see this. So maybe this could help someone. But anyway, but yeah, if a person can't love, that means that they can't love you. And it's going to be difficult because let's say you're not a narcissist. Like, let's say you're a normal person and you're trying to love this person. It's not going to work because, for one, they're not going to be open. And it's just going to be a struggle. There's going to be conflict. It's going to be constant fighting and battles. And it's going to be a clash, so you're not going to want to be with someone that you're always having to argue with and fight with. And you know what I mean? So that's one reason. Another reason is that, they're never going to be committed to you. You guys know narcissists never stick with one person. They have multiple sources of supply. So if you're with a narcissist, you're probably the primary supply. And then they might have a friend or maybe another love interest that could be a secondary supply, so somebody that they're going to line up to kind of have behind you in case, if you kind of figure things out. And that's kind of going into my other reason. But maybe you start to realize, that they're abusive, they're manipulative. These are also other reasons why they can't stay in a relationship. But you kind of start to see that a little early on. Maybe it might take a couple years because, the whole love bombing stage could last 4 years. Like, it literally just depends. And let me know if you guys can relate to this or, if this makes sense to you. And please, you guys, write your reasonings also as to why you guys think that the narcissist can't stay in a relationship. And again, give this video a like, everybody. But yeah, they're never committed to you. And even in the relationship, when they start the whole devaluation process, they might even mention an ex, or they might mention, like, again, maybe a potential new love interest. They might try to make you jealous or something like that. So just be careful about that. The third reason is, eventually, I kind of mentioned this, they will dump you and discard you. And that's because, again, you might figure them out. And they realize that they can't manipulate you or get you to do things maybe you used to do before, when you might have kind of had low self-esteem, or maybe you didn't love yourself fully, or you had issues with codependencies, or maybe you couldn't receive a healthy love. Maybe you were used to maybe a dysfunctional partner, or maybe you had like a dysfunctional family or something like that. You grew up that way. So being with the narcissist was comfortable for you. You know what I mean? I can relate to that, to be honest. That was really literally my experience. Also, to go with that is the narcissists don't trust. They don't know how to trust because, again, to become a narcissist is when you've been hurt so bad where you're just like, okay, you know what? I'm not going to trust anybody else anymore. I'm going to hurt somebody before they hurt me. And so you're on guard. You know what I mean? But it's like more so to an extreme where it's like, you get off on like hurting people. You know what I mean? So that is what makes it like a disorder, and it's like very toxic and very unhealthy. You know what I mean? And you just have like this sense of entitlement and high self-importance about yourself. But anyway, yeah, you can't stay with a narcissist because they're going to break your heart in a really bad way, and it's going to be in a way maybe you don't want to open up anymore, or you don't want to trust people, or you don't even want to date. You know what I mean? Like you just get to a point you're just like, all right, I'm not dating, this is it, whatever, I'm just gonna do my thing and never be serious. You know what I mean? So they could change you in that way, so just be careful about that. Number 4 is sometimes you can't stay in a relationship because you might leave. You might be the one that leaves the narcissist first. You know, you might decide again that you don't want to deal with this. You're starting to see the red flags. You start to see, yeah, they might be not telling you the truth. They might be talking to other people. When you guys go out, you may see that they are very flirtatious. Maybe, you see that some of the things that they tell you don't add up. They might say like, hey, I'm going to call you this day or this time, or yeah, we're going to hang out this time. And, there's a no call, no show, or, things just don't make sense, so you might just decide just to leave. Maybe they're not giving you enough time, enough attention, enough energy, and they're not invested into your relationship or connection, and you just feel like you deserve better. Maybe you could feel like they're leading you on or something like that. You know what I mean? So that's another reason why the narcissist can't stay in a relationship. And last but not least is, again, I probably mentioned this, but they're very selfish. They don't really care about you. They don't love you. I know in the beginning of the relationship, they may have made it seem that they were interested, that they had your best interests, and they wanted to be with you. Maybe they probably future faked you, maybe try to make it seem like, you were their everything, or there was going to be a future between you guys. And that just didn't happen. And, they don't care though. They're only saying those things because they're trying to get something out of you. Again, whether it's money, resources, I don't know, a job, whatever. You might have something that the narcissist needs. So they're going to tell you literally everything that you want to hear in the beginning so they could get it. Once they get it, and maybe they secured you as a supply, then that's when they start to show you the real them. You know what I mean? Yeah, and at the end of the day, they're going to do what's best for them. So, I mean, at this point, you got to do what's best for you and, protect yourself, keep yourself safe away from this person. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have. Do any of you guys have any questions in the room? I'm going to be here for a few more moments, but thank you guys for tuning in. I really do appreciate all of the support. Thank you guys to those that have gotten coaching sessions and those that have signed up for my 90-day coaching package program. I'm really excited to be working with you guys. It's going to be a good experience and a learning experience for all of us, you know what I mean? Because overcoming narcissistic abuse is definitely not an easy thing. But it's good when you have somebody that's, keeping you accountable, giving you that full support, knowing that your experience, it should be validated because what you went through was traumatic. I'm not going to lie. It was very traumatic. And it's nothing to be embarrassed about or nothing to be ashamed about. I know people hit me up and say, hey, I'm embarrassed, but I need help. I'm like, hey, there's no reason to be embarrassed. Like, you were a victim of narcissistic abuse and it's okay. We can do this together. I'm not going to do everything for you. I'm going to guide you, of course, through this 90-day period. But you are going to, see an improvement, and me, a few years back, that's where I was. I was, feeling ashamed. I was feeling embarrassed. I was hurt. I was in pain. And I didn't know where to turn to, and as I said before, I used to talk to, it was a counselor, but she didn't really specify in narcissistic abuse. She just was just a general counselor. But once I started to kind of talk to other people that have been dealing with narcissistic abuse, and I was eventually able to go on and heal and recover. And that's what I kind of talk about in my 90-day coaching package program. And I'm hosting a webinar this coming Sunday. If you guys want to join me, I'll be going over, how I overcame narcissistic abuse and how you can do the same thing with my 90-day coaching package program. You know what I mean? And yeah, I know like a lot of us, before back then when I wasn't healed, I was tired of feeling lonely. I was tired of feeling depressed and in pain and just feeling so isolated and feeling like, am I going to continue to keep meeting the same kind of person? Like, when am I ever going to find like a real person, like a true love, somebody that's going to love me for me and not just try to use me for what I have. You know what I mean? Like, like what the 90-day coaching package program is, it's going to help you to feel like more confident, and so you can move on with your life. Like, let this narcissist go for good. Like, what I mean? You don't want to be holding on to this person. It's like, they're not going to mean you any well. They're going to want to see you hurt and just be miserable. You don't need that in your life. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's about being confident. It's about, just being focused on your life and being successful, doing what it is that you're passionate about, doing it is what you love. Like, don't you guys, you want to feel that, right? You want to feel like, yeah, I can go off and meet somebody new. Like, yeah, I could go off and meet the guy of my dreams, or I could travel the world, or, you know what I mean? But you can't do that if you're pining over the narcissist, if you're feeling hurt and betrayed, and just feeling like you can't do anything, So if you guys are interested, if you want to join me on my free webinar this coming Sunday, it's going to be 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm going to be talking more about this, on how, how I overcame narcissistic abuse, how I've helped others, and how you could do the same. So just click the link below, join me, get registered, and I will see you guys soon. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. And also, if I missed any reasons on why the narcissist can't stay in a relationship, please let me know. Leave it in the comment box. I love to kind of have a little dialogue with that. But yeah, most definitely, you guys make sure that you do like this video, subscribe to my channel. Also, you guys follow me on Instagram at LiveNarcFree, as well as Facebook, LiveNarcFree as well. So you guys have a great day. Stay healthy and stay happy. And yeah, have a good one. Bye, guys.